Welcome back, guys. Now, this debate I'll be on the trend for some time now. This debate I'll be trending for a long time, and it has something to do with popular football stars like Lami Yamal and Make Olise. Now, a lot of people that will be talking online, a lot of people will be saying a lot of things. So many misreactions have come online. Why some people were trying to be on the side of Lami Yamal. Some people are also trying to be on the side of Make Olise. Now, as a fan, I also have my own favorite person, and I don't like to be biased. I always like to be fair in all I do. So whenever I want to do a comparison, whenever I have to give ratings between two people, so I have to always take my time, to do my ratings properly, do my ratings rightly. Not to be biased, not to be sentimental, not to be, like because I like this person more, not like that. So these football stars, they play the same position. They always, deliver, at the wing area of the pitch. So Lami Yama, throughout this current season, I've been putting in his best. Same with Michael Olise. Now, I want us to discuss about this. Like when it comes to goals, Michael Olise have banged a lot of goals this season more than Lami Yama. I think even in assist, Michael Olise should be more than Lami Yama. So I don't know if I'm right on that. You guys can also correct me on that. So in terms of goals and assists, Michael Olise tends to be ahead of Lami Yama. But when you look at other things, you see that Lami Yama is also ahead of Michael Olise in some other stuff. Now, in football, some people are very skillful. Some people are not that skillful. Some people are very good at dribbling. Especially wingers. Some wingers are very good. Yeah, good evening. Yes, some wingers are very good at dribbling, and some wingers are not that very good at dribbling. So some of them that are not that very good at dribbling, they are always good at pushing the ball. Having control of the ball, putting ball on the run. You understand? So now, Michael Olise is a very good player at Bayern Munich. Why Lami Yamal is also another fine player at Barcelona. Now, let's take a look at this. If I want to give my ratings, I can say that Lami Yama and Mike Olise, they are almost at the same rate. They are almost at the same range in terms of their delivery this season, in terms of performance, in terms of their skill, in terms of in terms of their finishing, the passes they have completed and everything. They are almost at the same range. So if I want to give it to any footballer, it should be Lami Yamal. Because when it comes to scale, there's a way Lami Yamal deliver his own. Is ahead of Michael Olise. When it comes to pushing the ball and put the ball on the run, Lami Yama is still a bit ahead of Michael Olise. But I'm not saying this to write off Michael Olise. I'm not saying this to say Michael Olise, I've not been very good this season. But take your time to watch their football. I'm not even a Barca fan. I'm not even a Bayern Munich fan. I'm a Liverpool fan. So I've taken time to watch Bayern Munich, football matches and also Barcelona football matches. So I've come to study the two players. Maybe I'm not still done with my studies or my examination. Maybe I still need to take time to study these two players. But what I've seen so far is that Lami Yama is more skillful. He's more very good with control of the ball. He's more very good with pushing of the ball. He's more very good with driving that ball even up to getting into the box more than Michael Olise. Michael Olise is also good in that area, but Lami Yama, tends to be ahead of him. So if I want to give my ratings to any of the football players, it should be Lami Yamal. So a lot of people have been saying that Lami Yamal should be taken as the best winger so far this season. And while some people are also saying that Michael Olise should be taken as the best winger this season. Now the question now is, who do you take as your best winger this season?